Good morning, Reach. I'm Jesse Walters.
And I'm Tamara Michael, and this is Richmond Early College News.
To start off our announcements this morning, prom is this Saturday, April 18th, and that will be at Ella's Ballroom across from the Public Library uptown in Rockingham, and they will start at 8 o'clock and it will go until 11.
And it's not too late to pay for prom tickets, so if you haven't paid for yourself or you haven't paid for a date, then I'd go ahead and take care of that this week.
And also, we have the winners of our promposal competition, Tiffany Taylor and Arthur Ratliff. That was adorable, guys. We will have pictures of that on all of our social media accounts, so make sure you check that out.
And Ignite the Fire is going to start having their leadership meetings every Wednesday from 8:10 to 8:40, and a Bible study every Friday in Lee 14 from 8:10 to 8:40. And the soccer game that they were going to have last Thursday is going to be rescheduled for another day in May.
And everyone needs to make sure that you have talked to Miss Mabe about your schedule for next semester. She has already been planning most of that out, so make sure you see her about that. And continue to check your email every day.
RCC has actually changed the passwords to the emails. I think it's where if your number started with a leading 0, it's just the number without the 0 in front of it. So it's still RCC and then your ID just without the 0.
And May 11th is the last day for college classes.
Oh, the last day for high school is the 20th, right?
Yep. And the college graduation is going to be May 16th from 11 to 2. So make sure everybody knows about that. But they will have the rehearsal on May 15th at 6 o'clock.
And our graduation is going to be the following Friday, May 22nd.
Yep. And now to April, Evan, and Madison with this week's Around the World News.
Hello, Reach. I'm Evan Mabe.
I'm April Gonzalez.
And I'm Madison Garner with this week's Around the World News.
Ernie Balsueva had an inherited heart disease that had fatal consequences to his family members. He has the same disease, and his last brother died in 1998. He ended up surviving after many years of suffering, and I think that's a true miracle, even though his family members before him died.
Mario Balotelli has pledged his support for Down Syndrome Awareness Week by posing for a selfie wearing a Keep Calm, It's Only an Extra Chromosome t-shirt. The snap of the Liverpool striker donating the charity shirt was uploaded to the Cherishers Down Syndrome Support Group Facebook page on Sunday before Balotelli shared it on his own official Facebook page the next day.
In Costa Rica, thanks to solar power and hydropower, they have been free of using fossil fuels for over 75 days. I think that we should do something like that so we don't burn up the Earth's natural resources. Now to Miranda with this week's weather.
I'm Marina Watson with this week's weather. Today is Monday with a high of 79 and a low of 63, cloudy. Tuesday is partly cloudy with a chance of rain with a high of 75 and a low of 54. Wednesday is partly cloudy with a high of 72 and a low of 54. Thursday is chance of rain throughout the day, high of 73 and a low of 57. Friday is a high of 77 and a low of 52, rainy all day. Now to Kelsey.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Kelsey, and I'm here with the movies for this week. So, basically, this week, I'm going to be talking about just 2 movies, unlike the last week that we did movies, where we gave you the names of movies that were coming out in 2015, and we also gave you our input on some of those movies. The first movie that I'm going to talk about this week is Cinderella, which I gave you sort of my input before I had seen it on the last movie video. I've seen that movie now, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a strong 8. Because they did stray from the original movie just a tad bit, but they gave you more detail, like on the father's story and on how hard they worked Cinderella. And it really was altogether a really, really great movie. And if you haven't seen that yet, then I really think you should go see it. The second movie I'm going to talk about is The Longest Ride, which came out last Friday. And I have not seen that yet, but I do plan to see it because I was more than excited when I saw the preview and the trailers for this movie, because if you've seen it, you understand. It is rated PG-13. It's 2 hours and some change long. It is a drama, which is a romance movie, and it was rated 6.9 out of 10 stars. Now, the basic overview of this movie is there's a young couple, and they meet, and he is a bull rider in the rodeo, and that's where they fall in love, basically. He gets really hurt, some stuff happens, he has to make a choice, and they go through this process all together. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds really great to me. This movie was made by the same people who made The Notebook or Dear John, things like that, so it's more of a chick flick, but I'm pretty sure you guys would enjoy it too. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this overview on movies.
And that's all for this week's news. If you missed any of those important announcements or any of those dates, that will all be on our Facebook page, and that information will be below. I'm Jesse Walters.
I'm Tamara Michael,
And this is Reach News, reaching out to you.